Hi, everyone. My name is Albert Whale, and what I want to talk to the CISOs and business leaders out there about is third party risk. Your business is at risk every day because of the security from third parties, whether that's software, business partners, or whatever. The federal government put together a third party risk program called CMMC. That third party risk assures that everybody working on a government contract has had their security reviewed and audited and perfected as well as could be expected using today's tools. But I'm going to come up with a simple one line tool that you can use in your business that doesn't cost you anything. That's your email. Most people find out that they're listed on the dark web by looking up their email address. And then they're told that because their email is exposed, they need to go reset all of their passwords. That can be pretty arduous. How many different accounts do you have? Do you know? Most people don't, and that's okay. This is a trick that if you own the domain, you can assign an email address to each of the people that you're talking to, each of the companies that you're talking to. Let me make this simple. If I'm buying product from Best Buy, they're a local retailer, and although the Soho routers were rejected from federal contracts and federal network access, a lot of people still use them. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. So in using third-party risk, what we can do is create an email address for Best Buy. So there's two parts to an email. There's the name part, and then there's the domain part, something.com, .net, .biz, .gov. Whatever's in front of the @ sign is who it's going to be delivered to. Now, if you use a person's name, it's always going to go to that name. But if you use a business name that's assigned to whoever you were talking to, now you have two-part authentication. If you get Best Buy at youremaildomain.com, you'll know that somebody at Best Buy was given that information, and it's pretty legitimate whether or not they're talking to you because of that information. However, if Target sends you an email using the Best Buy email address to contact you directly, there's a problem. It's one of two things. Either Best Buy sold their mailing list, or they had a data breach already, and Target was suspect of having access to it or was given that information in another sale of email addresses. So using third-party risk, we can minimize our security footprint, which, by the way, folks, that helps increase your security footprint by minimizing how many people know who's there. Use a vanity domain and assign the business name as the front end of the vanity domain, and you'll restrict access to one or two companies, sometimes three, which is a lot easier so that when you find them out on the dark web, those email addresses, you have less to worry about as far as changing passwords and things of that sort. I hope this information has been useful, and I'll look forward to talking to you again real soon. Third-party risk. What is it, and how does it affect me? And it affects you in ways that you can't see. Let's talk about it.